The DJs was digging in the crates. Never cared about being a celebrity. I just wanted to win and mingle with celebrities.
Don't start shit if you ain't ready to get hit.
Well, allow me to drop some knowledge.
You have to disagree. I saw the Sailor Moon outfit.
The DJs was digging in the crates. Never cared about being a celebrity. I just wanted to win and mingle with celebrities. Out from where the deal.
Good.
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. Got my Red Bull.
Such a nice day, right?
It's a very pleasant day out there. Yeah, we all in we in get ready mode right now. We don't know who's interviewing who. Yeah.
Oh man.
Got my water check, got my Red Bull check. Let's go.
We kind of on the same wave, trying to get the energy up.
Yeah, I've been up since 4 a.m. So.
All right. What's good, everybody? It's your favorite Jedi, BMF Goddess. I am honored to have the Bronx sensation, TDIMUZIK, here today. Thank you for making time for us, because, man, I know you really don't have time like that. I really appreciate that.
Of course.
Guys, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, he will converse with you live. Just write them below. All right, so I'm going to start out by, if you could just introduce yourself and what you actually do for the audience.
In case you ain't know, my name is TDIMUZIK. It stands for Truly Defined in Music. You know what I'm saying? That's the name, TDIMUZIK. I'm a hip-hop artist. Do a little bit of acting. Whatever I could get my feet wet in, I'm down with that, you know what I mean? But hip-hop is the true love.
Right. Okay. So where you're obviously you were born in the Bronx, right?
Born and raised in the Bronx. Never lived anywhere else. The Bronx though.
Still the Bronx?
Yup.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So what was it growing up? Like how did music become an inspiration for you to actually, want to do that? Who were your inspirations? How did you
Well,
music affect you growing up?
Well, it was everywhere. Hip hop was everywhere. It was coming out of cars. It was coming out of people's windows. See, I come from an era where people put their speaker out the window and played the music, and they wanted the whole block to hear it. I'm from an era where if somebody had a dope cassette, you went to their house to listen to the music because they wasn't letting you hold. They wasn't letting you hold that cassette. So yeah, hip hop. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to listen to it. I was around my family and stuff like that. Man, I got cousins and all that that inspired me to listen to it. It was always playing it. So it was in your face. Hip hop was fed to you, especially in the Bronx. If you're from the 5 boroughs, then you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
but yeah, it was more in your face. You know what I'm saying?
What I like about your music is it's nothing like today's music. And what I mean by that is just, I'm not trying to put down anybody's form of art, but there's a lot of rap these days that I can't fuck with. You remind me of people like Jay-Z or Nas, people that actually knew how to rap about something that made sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I think, everything changes with time, man. Movies change, fashion changes, music took a turn, right? And shout outs to all the drill rappers. You know, I got a couple of little homies that do the drill thing, and it's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from our era can't really tap into it. Bex, what up, my brother? A lot of people can't really tap into it. You know what I'm saying? But I gave it a chance, and I don't know if it's because I'm musically inclined, but I took a liking to it.
Some of it is good.
Yeah, some of it is real good. You know, there's some of it. I don't like when the guys start disrespecting the dead people. That's what I don't like. I don't like when these rappers start disrespecting the dead. If you got beef, diss the guy. You know what I'm saying? Diss him. And don't disrespect his dead homie. Don't be kicking no candles over. Like, you know, that's a little extreme, man. And that's only going to lead to worse. You understand what I'm saying? But I like to stick. I stick with my substance. You know what I'm saying? I try not to stick. I try to stay relevant. I don't want to be the guy that be like, yo, you rap like an old school dude. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I got that old school boom bap style, but it's still relevant.
Flavor in there.
Yeah, I gotta, you gotta blend it and mix it in with today's stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you do very well like that.
Thank you. I try to keep my ear to the street, and I'm always trying to reinvent myself. That's also a thing. I don't get comfortable with one style or in one spot. I'm always trying to reinvent myself. I'm doing something different. I'm doing a lot of things these other rappers ain't doing.
That's smart. Have you ever had to deal with, diss track? You have beef with another person?
Yeah. I had a battle with this kid named Ant-Man, right? Shouts to Ant-Man. The only reason I'm saying his name is because we cool now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's awesome.
It was a rap battle. All right, so it was a lot going on prior to the battle. So when we met up, it was already tension in the room. We already had heard the he said, she said, but me and him never had words. So we battled. And then after the battle, I went on live that night, and I was talking my shit. And no lie, like 4 months later, he came out with a diss track. I got called at 5 in the morning. They was like, yo, this nigga dissing you. And I'm like, 4 months later? Like, that shit was in October. It's now February. November, December, January, February. Yeah. So I heard the track, and I was like, what? I was in the studio the next day bombing him. You know what I'm saying? And we never seen each other. He was from Queens. I'm from the Bronx. We never saw each other again. But as the years went by, I got older. And I was like, yo, I kept watching the battle over and over, like, as the years went on. And I'm like, yo, I really like this kid. Like, the kid is not as bad as I thought. You know what I'm saying? Right. And, I reached out to him, like about maybe like a month ago. I was like, yo, what's up? We found each other. We started following each other. He was like, yo, salute. That was a dope battle for the culture. I'm just glad it never escalated to nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like that. That's a good story.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Shouts to Ant-Man. Yo, Tony Baez, man.
It's good for both. When I think, when two artists go, for, this track for this track is definitely good for both of you as far as, people paying attention and wanting to see what you have to say next. But definitely love the fact that you guys, at the end, you're good and there's no beef or how to turn any type of wild way.
Yeah, thankfully for that. Now I never have to go see nobody or, off no music thing. And I don't plan to either. That's not a good thing.
That's right. Please don't. So how did you, I want to know the beginning. How did you get into it? What did you start to do? Like, what made you one day, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it?
I used to listen to a lot of Wu-Tang, and I used to, me and my cousin, I used to rap the words to my cousin, like the verses, Method Man verse. He used to be like, yo, spit that, spit the other one. So he used to, and I used to like rapping it to him. So then I started switching the words around and putting our names in it. And he was like, ooh, yo, that's fire. Never did he ever tell me, yo, write your own thing, do this, do that. Yeah. So one day I'm sitting in the house, I said, yo, I could do this, yo. I wrote my rhyme. I just kept writing rhymes on the low. And it took me like 2 years to really come outside and rap. And I did it. I came outside, I was on the corner of my block, and a few people heard me. They was like, yo, you nice. It was like, that was it. That's all I needed was that push. Crazy that whole summer I was battling people. I was writing rhymes every day, 2-3 rhymes a day on a composition book. That was the thing, writing a rhyme. And you know, then after a while it was just history, man. And shouts to my man Supreme, man, who really put me in the studio. I think it was 1998, 1999, when I first went in the studio. I asked my father for $100. My father said, for what? I was like 16. And you know, I never asked my father for that type of money. Cash, never. Everything I asked him for, he bought it for me. Like, "Pa, I want a pair of sneakers." He got the sneakers. "Pa, I want to take a Genesis." He got that. Whatever. But, excuse me, when I asked him for $100, he was like, "What you need that for?" I said, "I want to go to the studio, do the music thing." He's charging me $100 to record my song. He said, "Give me to the weekend." The weekend came, I had my $100, got dressed up. I felt like it was like a first date. Went to the studio. History. It was history, man. I was 16. I was 16 when I recorded. I was 16.
Wow. So you've been a minute then.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're so well seasoned. How old are you now?
39.
Nah, you look like you're still 25.
You became my favorite person. Let's go. Next coffee on me. Word.
What area do you represent? We gotta throw that out there. Where you from?
Longwood Avenue, man. Represent Longwood, Beck Street, Kelly, Fox Street, Hunts Point, Southern Boulevard, Soundview, where I live at.
That's what's up.
Yeah, South BX. That's my stomping grounds.
What would you say is your proudest moment so far? What you have achieved?
Not stopping. The fact that I could give you these stories. I just started a series on my YouTube channel where it's called The Music Experience. And every week I'm dropping an episode talking about the people I've met, how I met them. And it's a bunch of good stories, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that I never gave up is my biggest achievement. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, yeah, it's good to focus on the goal, but enjoy the journey. Because that's where all the memories are.
Absolutely.
You talk to Busta Rhymes, you talk to Jay-Z, talk to Eminem today, and you tell them to give you some stories about the come up. They got stories forever because they was on it. They was on the grind. So that's where the best stories come from, the grind.
So also for those wanting to break into the business and do the same things, that's great advice to keep going. Because it's a really, really hard business to break into, or, you know, to achieve your goals. And there's so many people with so much talent, and it's hard for you to be like, I'm gonna keep going, but is it gonna get me where I want to go, or exactly, you know, what I want to achieve? I respect that a lot.
And Lionheart, Longwood Ave in the building. That's my little homie. What up? Yeah, you're right. No, and this game is not about, I try to tell people, it's not about talent. It's not about who you better than. Because if it was like that, it'd be a whole different game today. But, you know, it's all about.
There are a lot of people who, you know, sign to labels, and I'm like, why? You know? Because
the numbers are up. So whatever that person did to get their numbers up, they got the attention of the labels, and that's what the labels want. They want to see numbers because that's where the money's at. So, Mike Burner, what up?
I'm sorry, I got stuck for a second.
That's all good.
I have 1,000 questions, and they're all like
Mike Burner, Paper Chaser Hova, what up, kid?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please do. Questions come. Feel free. He's an open book over here. What is it that you would like to be remembered for? What's your ultimate goal in this?
Helping everybody be better than. If I can help you be better today than you were yesterday, then I achieved my goal. You know what I'm saying? Like here's the thing with hip hop. People don't like to give you your credit. So I noticed that I do a lot of things, and I see people following my footsteps, and they don't say, yo, listen, they don't hit me up and say, yo, not that I expect them to, but they don't give me my credit. Like, yo, bro, you inspired me to do this beat, bro. You rapped over that beat. That was fire. I'm going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of people following my steps. So
Right.
that's me inspiring. If I can inspire you, listen, and there's nothing wrong with being inspired. Jay Hood,
Right.
shout out to Jay Hood. Jay Hood is the one who inspired me to start my blogs. Listening to him and watching him do his blogs, I said, damn, I may not have as many stories as he has. He was signed to a dope group. He was signed on a D Block. You know what I'm saying? So he created D Block. He helped create D Block. So I may not have the biggest stories, but I do have my own stories with big people. So he inspired me to do that. And it don't bother me to say that. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Salute to that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell him myself, I'm gonna hit him on the DM like, yo, bro, thank you for inspiring me to do my vlogs or my stories or my experiences with this music thing. So if I can help you be better, remember me for that. TDI always helped us. TDI never said no. TDI always gave a helping hand, yo.
I respect that as well. I think a lot of people think it might take away from what they're doing, but it really doesn't.
It's a pride thing. It's an ego thing. Nah, man.
I definitely respect your humbleness.
Yeah, of course.
Some people, they get a little clout and they forget, but you're not like that.
I can be, man, because I know what it is to be at the bottom. I'm still in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So if I can help anybody, man, like, I'm not saying if I get rich, I'm gonna give you $1 million. I'm gonna give you this. No, I'm gonna put you in a better position.
Right.
To do better. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts to my guy Streets, man. It's my brother.
I think you're doing awesome, though. You should definitely really be proud. Your family is, they back you 100% and stuff.
Not all of them, not all of them. You know what I'm saying? But the people, the ones that do, I genuinely, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell people this, man. You're not gonna get the support from the familiar faces. That's not where the support comes from. The support comes from the strangers, because this is how it works. People see you every day. They're tired of you. They're tired of you. You're not the girl. You're not BMF goddess interviewing people. You're the girl from around the block. You're the girl from the 3rd floor. They're already, you know what I'm saying? People see me, that's TDI, whatever. They could be in front of the building. Like, so you get more accomplished when you step out of your realm. You got to step out. You know what I'm saying? That's where the support comes from. I tell people this, man. You want to know who your friends are? You want to know who your supporters are? Go to jail or start a business. You're going to know who your friends are.
Yo, that's so true. That's so true. And I be telling other people the same shit, because after a certain amount of time of doing it, you expect the shit. And it's so true, man. I have so many, most of my BMF army, all my supporters are fucking other people. The people closest to you. And it's not even nothing for you to feel any type of way to the people closest to you, because you understand that, psychology. But
it's not that they hating. It's not that, I'm not saying that. I got my one of my brothers, you know what I mean? Trav Banger, what up? Vague, what up? Bex, what up? It's just that people don't see you for your value. They don't see you for that. You can't blame them. They grew up with you. They can't see past that. They just see me, Henry. They see the kid from the 7th floor with the long hair. That's all they see. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the artist that's out there grinding. They don't see the nigga pumping the merch. They don't see the nigga. You know how many times I walk out my building, people be like, where you going? I got a show. Nobody says I'm going. Nah, all right, I'll see when you get back. Nobody cares. It's the people from across town. It's the girl from Queens is like, yo, where's your show at? Harlem? I'm driving over there. That's who cares. The people that don't know you, the people that only see you for your talent. That's who's gonna care. So I'm not bitter. Like when people be like, I'm not going, or I can't make it, whatever, it's fine.
right.
You know what I'm saying? 100 people may not go, but the 10 people that do, that's who I care about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. You almost got me in tears, because it's so true.
Nah, it's facts though. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean.
Brooklyn, what up? Shouts to Brooklyn.
I actually order some CDI music merch, but I didn't get it on time. I wanted to wear it today.
Where you ordered it today? When you
I
ordered it?
ordered it late, man. I was like, oh fuck, but when I do, I'm gonna take some pics.
Yeah. Of course, you gotta let me know.
I guess in though, like where we could get your merch.
On the website, the name spelled TDIMUZIK.com. I gotta restock because we in the transition of seasons. So last year I remember I ordered hoodies around this time and I got stuck because it just got super hot. Nobody wanted to wear hoodies. So, but I'm restocking soon. This month, May, I'm restocking.
You gonna get like t-shirts and stuff like that?
Yeah. T-shirts for the ladies and the guys.
And his shit is hot, guys. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, thank you.
Where do we expect to see you? You got any shows coming up this summer?
The summer, you know what's crazy? I just got off the phone. You just reminded me. Thank you. I was supposed to be having a show in Miami, in Orlando, June 18th. So I gotta get on the board and try to get my ticket to get to Miami because I was gonna go to Miami just vacation. Yeah. So I'm trying to do stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna be having a lot of shows coming up, man. Because I'm not letting no show slide. Whatever.
Is it your first time in Miami?
No, I went out there before. I've been out there a few times, but it'll be my first time performing in Florida. So that's big for me. That'll be major.
That is. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if this is okay, but would you do like maybe a little hook for us or something?
You want me to rap? You want me
If
to
you
rap?
want pass, if you don't want to. Yeah.
Nah, I'll do it. I'll save it for the end though. I'm gonna keep people locked in. Save it for the end. Yeah, we don't want them leaving. Save the good part for the end. Yo, Banger, say the word. We out of here. See my man. Shout out to my man Banger. He want to fly out. Miami. You let me know, brother. Hit my line. I'm gonna hit your line after this. We're playing it. Couple of Bronx boys in Miami.
I'm backed up. I'm just looking at the comments real quick.
I can't even scroll.
Sometimes I'm freezing.
It's stuck. I only can see once they type. I say I can't do that.
I love Instagram.
Right. I like what you're doing, man. Keep on doing what you do.
Thank you. I definitely. My goal is to give a voice where it should be given. My platform is definitely for the topics that people, taboo topics and things people are, cancel culture and all that shit people don't want to talk about, and giving people, talented people like yourself, a voice to speak as well and be seen otherwhere.
Thank you.
Stuff. Who is somebody like you really, really want to work with one day that you haven't yet?
There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot. Like, I would like to work with Timbaland as a producer. Timbaland, RZA. Yeah, RZA is one of my favorite dudes. RZA is a dope producer. I just got a bucket list, and MOP, that's definitely on my bucket list, and I'm trying to make that happen like this year. It's crazy because there's a lot that goes into this music thing, and money is the main thing. So It's tough to spend a lot of money. Of course, Busta Bus, the God, you know what I mean? There's a lot of money that goes into this, and you don't see it back. Sometimes you see little to nothing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these artists be cheap with their careers. Yeah, hell yeah, Fat Joe's on the bucket list too. That's probably top of the food chain right there, kid. But people just you can't be cheap with your career, man. Everything costs. You can spend $1,000 in one night. Video, outfit, depending on what you want to do, where you going. $1,000 is gone. You got people there, girls, bottles, it's over.
Right.
So that's $1,000 you're probably not going to get back, depending on what you do. I don't know what people's jobs are, what the descriptions are, what they're doing in the street. So $1,000 ain't easy for everybody.
That's stuff people don't know about.
I'll spend the shit out of $1,000 though. Let me have $1,000, I'm spending the shit out of it. Shit.
Going for good use.
I get 3 videos out of that. Easy.
3 videos?
Easy.
Your videos be hot too.
Thank you. Shouts to my brother Mel Fraze, man. Mel Fraze. Anybody need videos done? That's the guy to contact, man. I'm gonna write it in the comments. Make sure y'all tap in. There you go.
TDIMUZIK on YouTube, guys.
Make sure y'all follow the new page too, man. I'm gonna put it up right there on the bottom. That's the new page. Make sure y'all follow the new page.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to the final video for the YouTube, so it'll say it and everything for the YouTube watchers.
BMF Goddess, big wrestling fan too.
Hell yeah. You too.
Love it. Love it. I grew up on it. I don't watch it today. I don't keep up with the new stuff. But
you see Bad Bunny coming through. I want to see TDI come through.
I'll jump off the top ropes fast. Give me the right amount of money. I'm flying off the top rope. I'll take an F5 on the table, anything.
He's a super fan. He's so lucky he got to live out his little dream.
Oh, Bad Bunny, yeah, man. You know they paid them a chunk of change for that too.
For real.
Couple of million, easy, just to, you know.
Yep. And he took it so hard. He did his thing too, though. He was.
What was the big event he wrestled at?
WrestleMania. He was at WrestleMania and a Royal Rumble, I believe.
2 of them.
Yeah. And he did really well. Like, he wrestled better than some of the people that are there.
When you're a celebrity, they just open the doors for you, man.
Yep, definitely. Whatever gets them, views.
I got to meet my man Shay McMahon. That was a cool dude, man. I wish I could see him today. He's a cool dude.
They fired him, right?
He's rich. He got his own. I think he got his own cable company or something. He's good.
He's good. But it's funny that they did let him go.
Yeah, man. You got fired from your own company, bro. Your father owned a company. How you get fired? That's crazy.
Because I know, these past 2 years have been crazy. This is still crazy. I mean, we're more back to a type of normalcy, but everything else is fucked up, especially here in New York.
Mm-hmm.
How did the COVID affect you, if anything, during that time?
I don't want to sound harsh, but the pandemic did me great.
Okay.
Not because of the stimulus. It just, I want people thinking I was out here getting PPP loans and none of that. Nah, it's just that the focus was the internet. So anybody who was looking to get seen or heard,
yeah,
that was the chance. All the major artists, all the major execs, all the major people were focused online. So a lot of things were born because of the pandemic. Versus was born. That's going to be forever now. Fat Joe's got one of the best lives. Tory Lanez had one of the dopest lives. A lot of people had lives out here, and it just made up. Look what we doing now. We would have never did this pre-pandemic. You would have probably had a studio somewhere and said, "Yo, but the pandemic made this okay to do this forever."
Right.
Saves you money, saves you time. You at the comfort of your own home. We good. Interviews being conducted. Everybody could tune in from the comfort of their own home on a Sunday. So the pandemic did me well, man. It did me well. I was kicking it to gear 2, putting music out, videos. People were like, "Yo, I never seen you work this hard." And I said, "Yo, I don't know what kicked into me, but I just said, yo, listen, now's the time to be creative. Everybody's locked in the house and nobody's outside and the attention is indoors. I'm going outside to work now. I'm doing the opposite."
You made the most of it, like a lot of people did. I mean, I kept saying, for anyone who didn't find something to do with themselves or, make themselves better or whatever it was that they do, we're just wasting time because all you had was time and the means to do so. So definitely, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
How has everything been now? How's everything going now? And I know that the area that you live in isn't particularly the best area as well.
The Bronx is a melting pot, man. The Bronx, It's just all over the Bronx, especially the Bronx. Like I think we got the most violence in NYC right now. I may be wrong, but I'm not glorifying it either. But I just think that the more things open up, the better the weather gets, the more dangerous things are gonna be. Like, you know, I'm glad I don't go out anymore unless I have a show. I'm not in the way anymore. I'm not outside in the middle of the streets doing it. If I'm outside, I'm in front of my building. I'm going to my family's house, a friend's house, but you know, I kind of hate that everything's opening back up, to be honest with you. I love the shutdown. It was cool. It kept everybody intact. It kept everybody, you know, even though business was bad, but you see what's happening. Everything's getting back to normal. Trains are crazy.
Yeah, super crazy.
Everybody has got a knife on them, taser, something. So you already know what type of time we on.
Okay.
Sending this live to everybody. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So what do you sorry, the gears are turning. What's something that grinds your gears, or you know, something that you in particularly have a difficult time dealing with or dislike about being in this business?
The politics. The politics.
How so?
Especially with this internet thing today. I think that back then was a little easier because back then we were really outside with this music thing. Like we was at battle events, we was in the street battling on 42nd Street. We was everywhere there was a competition. We was outside looking to battle people on their block. We were the definition of, that was a real term of outside. Today, everybody hides behind the internet. There's a million rappers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people who say they're cool with you, smoke and mirrors. They'll say blah, 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 yeah. They won't fucking repost your music. They won't like, they won't comment, they won't do a motherfucking thing. But when you run into them at a show, it's all daps and hugs and, hey, what's up, my brother, this, that, a sick of flick. So, you know, you got to deal with a lot of that fake bullshit, man. I don't kiss nobody's ass. That's probably why it's taking me so long to get on. Because I'm not kissing nobody's ass. We either going to work, do business, or get the fuck out of my way, man. I don't want to deal with, I don't want to be nobody's friend. I don't want none of that shit. So.
I think you have the perfect mindset for what you're doing.
It's either going to get me there or not. You know, as long as I can sleep at night knowing I stuck to my guns and I ain't sell my motherfucking soul. I wasn't out there kissing no ass for no deal or for attention, none of that. The real's going to recognize the real. That's it, you know?
Mr. Second say you're the GOAT, bro.
I can't see no comments, man. Yo, what up, y'all? I can't see.
Honey Buns showing love.
I can't see no comments, man. My bad, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
I can't even pronounce this person. They're like, ¿qué lo que?
Who's that? I can't see. My shit frozen. Shouts to everybody. Got okay.
If, okay, a hypothetical scenario, if you were to get like one of something you've been interested forever, and they're like, here, we want to sign you, you're awesome, this, that, and the third, and they want to completely change your whole everything. How do you feel? How would you feel about that?
Change my everything like what? Like me, my style?
You, your style, everything. Like, would that be something like you would be open to?
Nah, I'm not changing everything. Like, if somebody says, there's a couple of 100,000, or let's just say a couple of 100,000, cut your hair. I think we'd look better with this, and let's change a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'll make minor changes if need be. But to change my whole style, like, you're not gonna take me, TDI, Bronx guy, and the way I am, and turn me into Young Thug or Little Uzi, or, you know, that's just two different styles. No offense to them.
Right.
You can't turn Jay-Z into A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
It's two different, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Two different styles is what I mean. I mean, you know, not saying one is worse than the other, but it's just not. Vice versa. You can't turn A$AP into Jigga. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. There was a stupid car going out there.
Are there any particular labels that you're like really interested in?
Nah, but back in the days I was. Back in the days when labels was a thing. See, we don't really need labels anymore.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you do.
Back in the day, I mean, you need a label. Here's what the label's gonna do. The label's gonna take your work and put it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna give you the promotion. They're gonna give you the distribution. They're gonna give you all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost you everything though.
Right.
Whereas opposed, somebody could give you a better opportunity. You could do everything independently. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather go independent. Like, you don't even need a manager today. Like, you could do all this footwork yourself.
Do you book yourself, or do you have somebody do that for you?
No manager, nothing. Nothing.
You do all the footwork on your own.
That's why I'm so busy. Like, it's hard. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much. I wish I had somebody that could, you know, handle that for me. Like, yo.
You don't have someone who could be as efficient, you mean?
I'm not good at people telling me where to be without my consent. So that's why I like it this way. I don't like nobody telling me, yo, next week you gotta be in Boston for the show. Like, fuck, you ain't telling me nothing. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So, but I think, you know, as things progress, I'll make those adjustments and start to, you know, you can't be comfortable. You gotta learn how to loosen up and, you know, bend a little bit when you want to get to the next step. So it's hard. It's not easy. This is a 24-hour thing. Like, you gotta really be built for this. This is crazy.
What keeps you going?
The passion. This is what it's the passion. It's like,
what do you tell yourself mentally?
Nothing. This is what my heart wants to do. If you got to remind yourself to do this, you don't want to do it. If you got to tell yourself, yo, you can do it, blah, 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 that means that part of you already wants to stop. You're trying to convince yourself to do it. No. If you, the same way you get up and you do what you do every day, you just do it. It's what you want. Whatever it is you love to do, you don't got to remind yourself. You think LeBron James got to tell himself, damn, I got a game next week. Nah, he's like showing up to work, another day at the office. So this is what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing is, he's getting paid millions. I'm not. So this is a real passion. Me and my brother, Pancho, had a conversation about this today. And he was like, yo, bro, I'm surprised that you're still doing this at this level after so long. I'm like, this is what I love, bro. Like, this is, and I want to pass it down and teach somebody to do this or help them. I'll take a back seat for you to win. I don't mind. You understand what I'm saying? But
so you enjoy the teaching factor as well.
Yeah, of course. I'm in people's inboxes, DMs, and people I'm really cool with. I don't answer everybody.
How do you know someone has mastered their craft?
Yeah. I'm only gonna tell you what I know. I can't tell you what's on the other side of the fence because I ain't been there. But I can tell you what I know, and I can tell you, listen, I've been there. If you're gonna do it this way because it ain't worked for me this way. So I can give you the best advice. Some people don't want to hear it. Some people are like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I try not to. I just try to listen. If you ask, I will help you. I will guide you, but I'm not trying to control nobody's career, or I'm not a drill sergeant. I'm not your manager, but if I can help you, I'm gonna guide you.
You know, a lot of people are assholes. You know, they like to ask for advice, but not actually listen. So.
Oh, they just want to hear. They just want to. They when they ask you for that, they're just looking to see if you're gonna say what they want to hear. And when you don't, they like.
Right.
So.
Joso Bronx. TDI.
My brother, shouts to Joso BX. I can't see no comments, man.
Get me in the stew, said Mr. Second.
Mr. Second, the trap banger. Yo, I don't know what happened.
It does that. Sometimes it doesn't on my end too. After Dark Lifestyle, what's up?
I can't see no comments, y'all. My apologies. Much love. Hit me on the DM if you want to tell me something. Want to ask BMF Goddess if you got a question, because I can't see it.
If somebody wanted to book you for an event,
DM me.
How would they go about doing so?
Just DM me. We can talk. I'm not hard to reach. I'm not an a-hole. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk. I talk to strangers every day.
Right, TBI. I'm gonna let you do your thing now, because I'm pretty. You kind of covered everything I wanted you to answer for me.
I'm glad we ain't no empty spot.
Right now.
Huh?
You could close us out right now with your spot.
See what I'm gonna give them. I said, look, I never considered fronting, always dealt with the back end, had 99 problems, never faded the black end. Y'all like my last shit? Well, I upgraded the status. The only way they pushing T if they related to malice. Saying they the GOAT, they using that term loosely. Triple packs, pockets triple fat like with a goose beat. On they damn tail, no way they could lose me. Heavy spitting till I'm heavy hitting like I'm Drewski. Talk business over breakfast and OJ, no handouts. I'm doing this shit my own way, in my own lane. White Bronco like I'm OJ, chasing dead presidents, yup, like the OJ.
That was fly. Just because
to the point.
And I hope I'm not offending anyone, because my next question is going to be for the lady fans. Are you married?
Nope.
Okay. Because you do have a sexy voice as well.
Thank you. Nah, single, no marriage, no kids, nothing. Yep.
Nah, but that was dope.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, man. For real. I know this was a little...
Thank you for dropping your wisdom on us today. So many people in the business or trying to get in the business, and they're going to love to listen to this.
Yeah, you know, if it can help somebody, I'll be happy with that, man. I know we was trying to do this interview for a while. I was blocked on live.
Hell yeah.
The minute I found out, I hit you. I said, yo, I got the green light. Let's do it.
He's the real deal, guys. Definitely hit him up on YouTube and Instagram. I will add the links later. Thanks again for being here, man.
Anytime. Whatever I can do, I'm here. You already know.
In the future.
Huh?
I would love to have you again in the future.
You let me know when. I'm here.
With a panel of people.
Yeah. That's even better. Meeting of the minds.
Definitely. Please subscribe to BMF Goddess on YouTube, guys. Thanks for joining us. May the force be with y'all. Have a good night.
Right.